All right, we live. We live. What up,
Ooh,
y'all? Hey, we got a great black man on today. Kevin Schuler, very
so,
respectable man. Now, Kevin, with this whole Roe v. Wade thing, it's been a lot of controversy, But today we're gonna speak strictly on the black community, because not many podcasts and not many people are talking about just how this affects us. Um, Now, in your opinion, um, as a person that very knowledgeable. What is your thoughts on this whole situation?
but thank you for having me on the show, first of all, man. And I just want to say, like, for the black community, it's really a hard thing to swallow. Like, for anybody, really, for that matter. Like, yeah, I really did not agree with them overturning the call, but that's because, me personally, I'm in the world too. I feel for the people as well, but then when I think about the spiritual level of it all, it just, you know what I'm saying? It shifts my whole perception of it, man, because what's the real point of life? You know what I'm saying? Like to really reproduce and, be fruitful and, just carry out those deeds, And I mean, I really feel like in a sense it's kind of a selfish act to abort. And I know there's certain scenarios where what I'm saying, I do not agree with that. Like if you're raped, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you should have that option. You know, pretty much, man. I feel like we need to just as a community make better choices. I think we need to, plan things out and try to follow things in sequence instead of just freehanding everything, you know what I mean? Just, actually sit down and take the time out to come up with a solid plan on how do you want to, to involve yourself into sex because if you lead in with just pleasure, it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the outcome is gonna be. It's gonna be 50-50. So that's why you
Right,
gotta lead with spirit, man.
right. Before we go further, Kevin, you got a TikTok. I'm not sure if you got a YouTube. I'm not sure if
I ain't on YouTube. I am on TikTok though, man. It's Kevin
TikTok.
Shu. So, I had it for probably about 6 months, man. And then I'm on Instagram. You can check me out, the real K Shula. On Snapchat, Chippy5. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Y'all go check him out. Very knowledgeable brother. Now, when we talk about this, I always gotta play devil's advocate because
True.
what it's a reason the Supreme Court made the decision. Of course, it's really uh, a negative, and it is for a lot of women. It's a negative. But let's look at the flip side. I got a few statistics. 34% of abortions was made by black women, but black women were only 13% of the population. When I look at it, 80% of Planned Parenthood was in the proximity of black or Hispanic communities. And when
Okay.
I look at it, of course, it's a big blow to that women can't control their own bodies. I get that side. Like I say, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Women, relax. But um, I do feel like in impoverished areas, they were pushing it on the kids a little harder than in the rich areas.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do. I have seen guidance counselors take children to the abortion clinic, right?
Yeah.
As you know, God, we know guys to get women. Let's just keep it real. We on the dark side. We've been on the dark side. We have seen it, and we know the guys scheme. Hey, baby, listen,
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
listen, shawty, listen. We got to do what we got to do. Look, I'm gonna love you afterwards. You know how we do. All right, just
Yeah.
do it. Go in there and do it. And it's all right. And we know women be faking like they pregnant. Guys, it's a deeper than what we're trying to say. If we was to keep it 100, Kevin, you still there? Uh,
Yeah. I just had a
okay,
call.
yeah, guys, it's deeper than what it's deeper than cut and dry whether this is a positive or negative for our community. Because I do think when it comes to rape or when it comes to circumstances like that. Yes, abortion, I get it. But guys, 99% of the time people are having abortions, they're doing it for reasons that I deem financial. Maybe a little white girl had a baby by a black kid,
Oh
right?
my God.
And they might be trying to, skedaddle out of that. It's a
Yeah.
lot of reasons that people are having abortions besides the rape scenarios that people are laying out. Now, does that mean that the Supreme Court decision was right, was fair, was just? I'm not gonna make that call because I don't have a vagina. So I'm not gonna make that call.
Right.
But the reason I like that Kevin's here, Kevin has seen um, brothers that really know how to spit game, really know how to get women. And the abortion was a crutch for a lot of brothers. All right, we
Real.
we keeping it real, guys. You see the little clicker at the bottom. We keeping it real. A lot of these YouTubers out here, they square as hell. I was square as hell, and I bit. Look, they introduced me to the look. They opened my eyes like this. They said, "Look at it." I know when it comes to the real pimps of the city, when it comes to the real players, that thing that we are talking about today was a manipulative tool
It
to
was.
get them out of the jam. So it's
That's why
layers.
that's why I say it all goes back, bro, to your spirit, man. Like
Right. Mm-hmm.
we are so attached to everything around us, and it's just crazy, like how we just get influenced, and you forget about God sometimes, yo. Like, and in the midst of all of that, you get lost, yo, and honestly, that's a conversation a lot of people don't want to have. Like a lot of people can't look themselves in the mirror and really, think about the decisions they've made because they're so scared of them. But you know what I'm saying? You got to face yourself and you got to handle it. And you got to go to God. And then going to God, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Just feed on the source. You're like, He is the source. So it's like, yo, He has structure. He has order in how things are supposed to be done. So we rush things. We gonna rush it every time just because we don't want to be alone or you know what I'm saying? We horny. You know what I
Right.
mean? We gonna rush it, and then we not gonna use protection. So I feel like with this being made a decision to overturn it, I feel like we can't do anything but accept it at this point and adapt to it. And how do we adapt to it? I mean, if you don't want to keep having people getting pregnant by people that they don't want to get pregnant by, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, change what we're doing. That's the only way it's gonna change. That's the only way we're not gonna be in this, position, man. Like I hate it for women, but we gotta look at what we've been doing. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying, are tired of all these different baby daddies, right? Y'all tired of this, you know what I'm saying? So okay, if a guy knows for a fact that if this girl get pregnant, it ain't no way out, maybe that'll change his mind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll change his whole perspective. Like, you know, you got to be smart, man. That's just how I feel about it. You got to be smart and you know,
That's
don't
right.
be lost. Don't be lost, man. Stay woke.
Um, like I say, guys, when we look at it, this this Roe v. Wade situation is the tip of the iceberg, guys. We got a lot of fishes to fry, a lot of fishes to fry, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in America is really stuck on this, but guys, all right. So let's just say when this went down, you saw all the Democratic leaders going crazy, going wild, right? But as hard as they going on this abortion ban, as hard as they going for the womenist movement, as hard as they going for the LGBT movement,
hmm
we got to put their feet to the fire. And at
Man, that's
least, can we get the bare minimum? I mean, they got a Chinese hate bill. I mean, people think I'm evil, Kevin. I'm glad you. Oh, people think I'm evil, but I just like to. I always like to look at the bigger picture,
Mhm.
guys. Our lives in America was unique before this abortion bill. All right, everybody just feeling what we've been feeling at the end of the day, and that's disappointment. This is to me. I'm like, hey, is this a big deal for our community? I guess, but we got a lot of big deals that's ahead of this one, man.
They
Can we
really,
get a hate bill? Can we?
man, what?
Can we
Man, come on.
man,
You know
people
what
was
that's,
attacking Asians for one summer.
man, come on. Dog.
Bro, COVID, COVID hit. COVID
Happened-
hit.
Never happened to you. Bro, no. I'm, I'm not going there, dog. I'm not going there.
You ain't got to, bro. I'm gonna go there, bro.
Hey,
I remember when Trump called it the China virus, bro. They was wilding on Chinese people for at least from the month of July to about October, and they passed that Asian hate bill, and it was all over the place. Stop Asian hate, and they was playing clips of us beating them. I'm like, hold on, bro.
hey, yo,
I'm
you
like,
know,
that wasn't us, but that was actors. That was Will Smith.
but
That was
hey,
Jussie Smollett. That was Jussie Smollett in that video, man. I ain't never seen Kevin. As long as you've been alive, bro, you a versatile guy. Cause you a hard worker, but you've been around street people. What
yeah,
street people you know that jumped on an Asian dude?
nobody, bro. They cool. They cool. Yo, they don't
Cool.
bother nobody.
No, that's why I said anytime,
All right.
bro. Anytime we about to stand up, it's election. We be asking. We come to the Democrats. We be like, it's our time. We be hitting our hands like this, and as soon as that happened, they drop something to just overtake all that problems we got. So right
Sometimes,
now, Roe v. Wade right now gonna take over for at least the next 4 years.
really, for real.
It, so I mean, it
It's
is what
just
it is. What we got in
steady
the
buying
comments?
time, man. Steady buying time.
Yeah. Kick it, Kenzie. Yeah. So essentially, you feel that the option of abortion helped to clean up the messes made by impulsive decisions. Without the so-called safety net, people will think more deeply. Interesting take. I mean, it's what it is. If you as women, and you know me, I'm MGTOW. Hey, I'm all about holding women accountable because not many people do it.
Mhm.
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say something that many people won't say. In the year 2022, men really ain't out here assaulting women like y'all say. These women are spreading them legs willingly.
Yes, aggressive.
Very easy. The price of peace leave have dropped like the stock market, like Bitcoin.
And
Kevin,
hey, bro, it
2012.
it literally happened overnight, yo. Like, just woke up one morning and women was aggressive, like chill, like they
I
chasing
remember,
us.
I remember in 2011, I was at McDonald's at Myrtle Beach, and I would look down at myself. I said, "Man, these women don't like
Tough
me."
times.
My head was down. I looked like Tiger Woods after the woman that busted his window. I said, "Geez." I looked at all the hood people. I said, "Geez, it was real." I said, "Geez, guys, these women sure don't like me." We fast forward to 2022. Women are the hunters. Women are the people that are pushing to give away their peace leave.
They are, they are,
So,
they are aggressive, man.
so yeah, like you were saying, Kiki Kenzie, they need to take accountability for spreading their legs like crazy. Yeah, and for the most part, which I'm gonna
100%.
let Kevin take. I'm gonna let Kevin take over with this. For the most part, um, Kevin, do you believe that women choosing to have sexual relations with a man should have that safety net, or do you believe that they should be accountable for raising the child once they have basically, what is your opinion on abortion in general? Because I know you're a religious man.
I mean,
From the Christian, huh?
go ahead, finish your question. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead. From your perspective, what do
I
you
mean,
what is your opinion on abortion?
I think the procedures it clearly starts at home. You know what I'm saying? It has to start at home. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that you're taught. Okay, now from there you're taught religion. You're taught how to pray, how to meditate. You're taught right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like those are things that you need to carry out through your life. But like I say, we forget these teachings when we get old and we get out on our own and we think we're grown and we, you know, don't want to listen to what mom and daddy got to say no more. And you know, that's in the good book too. So, you know what I mean? Like it's so many different ways to look at it, but it all points back to, you know, having faith in God and you know what I'm saying, being patient, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just being patient because like if you don't want to really bring a kid in this world, like you gotta look around and think about the world we living in. Like you really gotta make sure you gonna bring this kid in the world with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna protect them, is religious, you know what I'm saying? Like, baby, I'm talking to my friends, okay? Sit down, okay? Say, hey everybody. This one right here, dude, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't even imagine. I could like her just being here now. I couldn't even imagine, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? That right there alone just it's true. It's a true sign that God wants this. He wants us to have kids. He wants us to reproduce. Why are we trying to stop it?
Right,
Why are we trying to stop it? Like and then you have a community of people that you know have been you know molested and stuff like that. And I'm gonna keep going back on that. Like if people get molested or raped or something like that, get the abortion. They need to leave that window open. They do need to leave that window open. Certain scenarios, they need to leave that window open. And I mean, like have a small jury trial for something. It has to be another way other than just saying no abortions at all. Like, but you gotta have God in your life if you don't want to make bad choices. So you got to because it's world tainted. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the devil's playground, yo. So while you out here, you gotta have your spirit in control. Like, yeah, I know that dude fly. I know that girl. She got that fat ass. You know what I'm saying? But hey, think about it. Really think about it. Where her head at? You gotta spend time with people. You gotta really spend time with people, get to know people, and you know what I'm saying? Like really see their patterns, really see their mindset, really see their heart. You know, these are things you need to be thinking about instead of I'm horny right now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can think outside of I'm horny right now, it's gonna be all good because you thinking straight. Once that you know what I'm saying. Once you feel that urge, your mind, your hormones get flying all over the place, all over the place, and it's just you know you gotta be strong in those moments, yo. Those are the moments you really gotta be strong in to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? To get to where, okay, I feel safe. Okay, this guy's talking about marrying me now. All right, we married now. You know what I'm saying? We planning on having kids. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna do it the right way with structure. And like I say, I did not I did not live my life that way. You know what I'm saying? I did have kids out of wedlock and you know, I ended up marrying her. But at the same time, you know, you got to do your due diligence and you know really taking the time to really think about who you're gonna be with, man. Like we talking about somebody you're gonna die with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just want to have sex, and that's the problem. That's the problem, you know. Like, yeah, yeah. One living.
right, right. Guys, and I add something to that. Um, you got to realize, guys, once you have a baby, that's a bond that's forever. I don't care if you hate. Like this is the thing that people don't get. And Kevin, talk to the young guys because we thought the same thing growing up, right? Boom, you dealing with a chick. When you don't have no kids with her, you can move, right? You can cut her off, never see her again. More than likely, you won't see her again.
Yep.
But young fellas, once you get a girl pregnant, that bond, I don't care if she, what she do to you. You gonna always had a connection with the child, and she will always be connected to you for life. Don't listen to that BS people say. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
look, um, you can just love the child and just forget about the other person. A woman ain't gonna let you do that. And I let you try, bro. You won't see that kid thinking you gonna do that.
Yep.
You gonna have to balance it. You gonna have to balance some type of rapport. All right.
Yep.
Now I don't have kids, but I study it. I study. People message me. They ask me questions, so I just started studying the system. You're not gonna win in family court if
Nope.
you thinking you
And
thinking
that's
you. Go ahead. You got it.
men have no platform when it comes to these situations. They have no help when it comes to these situations. Like really, no help. You can be the breadwinner. You can spend time with your kid. Don't matter. Don't matter.
Don't
Don't
matter.
even matter. So listen, while you out there and you horny, you turned up, I'm telling you, so come back on you. And you can run out on your kid, but then you just gonna be a deadbeat ass. You know what I'm saying? And nah, we can't have that, bro. You dirtying up the world, man. You polluting the earth. Yeah, like you can't stop. Man. We don't do that.
Right. I'm
These
gonna say
things,
this. Oh, go ahead. Oh, you got. I'm gonna say this, Kevin. Um, and just seeing you as a black father, looking at the system and how they systematically are trying to say that our men are deadbeats. Man, you're a hero, man. Do you know? No, I mean, really. Look. I've seen you, Kevin, with the dreads, right? I've seen you, top football player.
mm-hmm,
I've seen you, athlete. But the
mm-hmm,
the time that I respect you the most is now.
that's heavy.
You're a hero, man. I started looking at black fathers as heroes once I realized you can um you can be a great father, but if you don't got no mouthpiece and you don't know how to deal with your woman, they will slander you on Facebook. You'll be
Mm-hmm,
paying your child support. You'll be doing everything right, and you'll
mm-hmm,
still be a deadbeat. But you
yep,
gotta have the way the system is now, man. You can't be emotional. You gotta be a man. And Kevin,
that,
you a fucking
man.
man. And you know what I mean? You gotta be a man. You go ahead. Tell these young guys, man.
Hey, hey, I appreciate that, dog. But for real, you gotta own your shit, yo. You gotta be
Yeah.
accountable. You gotta be accountable, man. Like really be accountable. Like if you bring a kid in this world, make sure you have every intention of taking care of the kid. You know, like think about you being in this
Oh,
world with
give
no,
me 1 sec. Give me 1 second,
no
Kev. Risky opinions. I'm a conservative Republican, but I understand how liberals feel about overturning Roe versus Wade. Risky. I'm gonna say something risky. I'm a Democrat by family, but and Kevin, I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Black people really are conservative. We just can't. I mean, we really are conservative, but we can't vote conservative because of the racist people. I'm just when you go to
man.
the
Let
hood, that
me tell you,
LGBT stuff don't fly. Don't none of that, bro. We
I
trust me. I'm with you, risky. I'm with you, risky, and I'm about to listen. If they keep pushing me, I promise you, I will switch over in a minute. I will switch over. Risky. Comment if you can. A reason for me. I'm this close to switching over, bro, because I align more with conservative values. Like I say, I'm religious. From all of us in the South are somewhat religious. You know, we grew up like that. But go ahead, Kevin. Talk to them about the like people. They lump us in with the Democrats. Is crazy. Tell them what black people's Democrat is. Go ahead.
me personally see, I'm one of them. Like they gonna call me one of them because I'm optimistic.
Mhm.
Like I see situations for what they are, so I go into the game not having a team I'm already gonna decide on. So they most people got a problem with that because they like, nah, you either Democratic, you either Republican. I'm like, no, let these two people sell themselves to me. Like let them do their job, yo. Like they supposed to be selling me on what they plan on lying to me about anyway. They gonna lie, they ain't gonna do nothing to lie, but they supposed to be selling me something. So all right. I pick who I want to pick. You got a problem with it, But
Right.
I'm not just one of those people that just say, "Hey, I'm with this team because that's who we rock with." You know what I'm saying? That's some gang shit, right? I'm sorry, I
Right.
don't know if we that's on here, man, but
Oh,
you
you good?
know,
You good? You good? No, we keep it. You see the banner at the bottom. Hey, we covered. In my opinion, I don't
yeah,
know.
okay,
We covered. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give y'all white people watching. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Honestly, we vote Democratic, but the Democrats ain't doing their job. We really for sale. Give us something, bro. If Republicans gave us something, right? If they gave us a hate bill, Kodak Black
exactly,
already rocking the Trump chain.
bro.
Kodak.
Listen, that's the thing. Nobody want to help us though. Don't nobody want to help us though, man. They know we be getting done wrong, but they don't want to look out for us. A Chinese hate bill in
Bro,
America, in America.
I was lost.
I mean,
I was
Asian hate
lost.
bill. You lying?
All on the video games. You go on 2K. Stop Asian hate, bro. What? Now I got nothing against. Look, like I said again, we joking. We playing around. We got nothing against Asians, but
No,
Asians know what we're talking about. Even Asians will admit, bro.
for
We've been
real.
getting Johnny Cochran, Emmett Till,
Hey, man.
Eric Garner, bro. All this, they could have jumped on any of them situations and said, "All right, boom, we got a hate bill."
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just, it's not. So, thank you, Risky. I 100% might switch to being, if not Republican, I might say I'm just, I'm for sale. Whoever offering the most to my people, that's
That's
who
what
I'm.
I be saying. Like for real, what you gonna do for my people? Man, I see what you're doing for this country over here and that country over there. What you gonna do for my community right here in your country, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we see what go on in our neighborhoods firsthand. So it's just like, come on, man. Like,
That's a fact. That's a fact. Kevin, very knowledgeable, man. I love talking to Kevin because Kevin is a smart guy, man. And like I
you right,
told him,
man.
bro, black fatherhood is important. Now, can you tell the young guys while we on? Because you had a great father as well. You have a great father.
Yeah.
Um, you growing up as an athlete, top athlete at your school, tell them how important it is to have a father to keep you straight on a straight and narrow, and not let you get out here and just be going a fool. Because let me ask you one question: the guys that grew up without a father have a different mentality than the
I agree.
men with the father. Explain to the people.
Man, it's really it hurts me because like you go to school with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? You in the locker room with these boys, you on the court with these boys. It's like you build a relationship, you know what I'm saying? You got love for them, but you know that their situation tainted, bro, and it's just like I know I have my father in my life, and I see the differences. I see that, and even then I seen the differences. I was able to do. I mean, they were able to do certain things that like I want. My people won't having it. Like I'm in the crib at 10 o'clock at night because I can't hit the parties. You feel me? That was me. So but you had certain guys who were smoking weed in middle school. I mean, sixth grade, like you had, and it just goes back. It just goes back to not having that father, man. Like my daddy, I mean, I'm in the house when the street lights come on. You know, he's teaching me how to be a man, how to, be strong, how to be responsible. It's those things that you need a father for the most, man. And watching my dad get up every day and go get it, you know, like just showing me he showed me by his actions, man, and that's the biggest teacher in life, man. Like we watch each other all the time, and so you got these young guys who look at these rappers and the young boy, and you know they look at these people as idols, and they want to be just like them, and they do whatever it takes to get there, and along that path they just get hung up, just because they ain't had the proper guidance from the start, man. They didn't have the proper guidance. I know some crazy athletes who I know for a fact could have made it to the league if they would have had stern daddies in their life. I'm telling you. I mean, just raw talent. Like you can look at this kid in middle school and be like, dang, like I gotta work hard to get there, but this dude just out here doing that. You feel me? And it's just like if these kids would have had daddies in their lives, bro, like you never know if that would have been the next John Moran or what. You feel me? Like that's just what that's the missing piece, man. That is the missing piece to the community. It's the black father, bro. Like you
It is.
know, and that's why since day one they've been attacking the black father since we landed. They've been attacking the black father, man. So that's a whole nother fight in itself as well. But baby, I'm on the phone. What do you mean? Yeah, knock it off, okay? I mean, yeah, like the black father has been attacked for so long, man. That's the strongest piece in the house. You know, we can't do our work if we got most of our boys on the corners, most of our boys, you know what I'm saying, breaking the law, yo. Like it's only gonna get us so far. Like you can only get so far with it. Like, you know, that's just the reality of it. I mean, everybody think they can, do this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, you can be smart, and some people do get away, but at the same time, this is like the path, bro. Like the path and all the stuff you got to go through. Like, you need your father, yo. You need your father to tell you no, tell you take your ass in the house, clean your room, to tell you, you ain't hanging out with them boys. You hanging out with these boys. You know what I'm saying? To tell you you ain't going to that party tonight because you ain't finished your homework yet. You know what I mean? You need that father who gonna be on you. And it is not, I'm telling you, it was not pretty, you know what I'm saying, sometimes in my household because, I wanted to get out there. I wanted to do those things. And it was just like, nah, my pops, yo, strong, yo. And that's as a man, that's what it takes, yo. Like you bring a kid in the world, you got to be strong, yo, because that's a little you running around. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want to do. So it's just like, yeah, you got to take all of that into consideration. Like, you know, get yourself in order. And if you don't have a father, go look for one of these. Go look for one of these old good guys. I'm telling you, they're around here. They're around here. I'm telling you, they are around here. There's some good guys out here.
Let's see, I think we lost him. Are you back? You still here, Kevin? Let me see here. Yeah, but guys, let me see if we can get him back. But yeah, no doubt, man. The father is underrated. The father is definitely underrated. Kevin, you still here? Can you hear me?
Man, I got phone calls back to back.
Oh, you good? You good? You good? I'll let you keep going.
Let me
I,
see
I,
one.
I, I'll talk. I'll jump in real quick. But yeah, when we talking about the father, guys, 100%, Kevin's right. The father is the missing key to the black community, and the reason being is it doesn't. It's no knock to women. Women, this is no knock to you. We're not saying that the mother is not important, but the father can just teach men things that a woman can't teach you. Okay, when I look at Kevin, I've worked with his dad. I've been around his dad. Kevin acts like his father. His mannerisms are mad. You know what I mean? You got that masculine walk, that masculine mindset. When you deal with a guy that's raised by a single mom, he'll clap you. He'll clap you over a card game. It's just that emotional that, you ain't gonna, hey, Kevin, there are 6'4", 280-pound men that will literally uh come at you like his name's Shaniqua or something. And he will, it's not just that, he's a man, so he really will do damage. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, he'll go to jail for life.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
go to jail. See, masculinity isn't about going out here and knocking everybody out.
It's not.
It ain't
It's not.
about going out here and banging the most chicks.
Mm-mm.
Masculinity is handling your damn business.
Facts. all day. That's
That's
what
why having a father in your life do. See me, I told you Kevin's a hero because as a man with a father that was raised by a father, he doing stuff my daddy did. I talked to Kevin. Kevin said, "Hey, hold up, man. I'm getting off work." That's what I like to fucking hear. Right or wrong, Kevin? Right or wrong, Kevin? Hey,
uh,
that's what I like to. Hey, I ain't got
sometimes,
no problem. Hey, trust me. What I say, Kevin? Hey, when you ready, I'm ready, baby. You know what I mean? That's what I like to hear. Right. That's
yeah,
what we have to do. And I'm not saying a mother getting off work and saying that is anything different. I'm just saying for a little boy to see his father do it, he's going to emulate that.
exactly,
He wants to
exactly.
be his. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different dynamic, man. I truly believe um, with this Roe v. Wade thing, if they're gonna say, okay, we gotta have these kids, let's bring the black father back in the household, man.
Let's
Let's
do it.
cut. Let's
Do
bring the black father back, and the government's got to do it because it's systemic. I can't tell the difference between a man that's a deadbeat and not a deadbeat the way they acting. Every other
Listen,
weekend, Kevin, every other weekend, who the hell at that point the stepdaddy, the real daddy? What the hell they doing?
for
If
real
the
though.
stepdaddy get 12 days and the real daddy get 2 days, then what is the government thinking? I just I think they should just make it to where the black father's back in the household for good, and I would be okay with that because fathers are important. Now,
Hold on, baby. I gotta get some on my car.
do, hey, you now do you have to work in the morning or you got time? You all right?
Yeah, I gotta hit that clock in the morning. I gotta be there at 6, man.
6. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, man. Once again, guys, I'll let him say a few things to end it. Go ahead, Kevin. You got like 5 minutes. Go ahead and tell the young men just some tips on life and anything you can give them before you go.
Well, I just want to start off by saying, well, finish rather by saying thank you for having me, man. And you know, just for the young guys out there, just take your time with life, man. Don't try to live it all in one day. You know, go to God and think of a strategic way. Like just observe life first and think of a strategic way to achieve a goal. And you know, just wait to have sex. Wait until you get married to have sex. You know, just playing, just be patient, like girls ain't going nowhere, like they're not going nowhere. I know you hear it all the time, but they're not going anywhere, You know, just poke your chest out through every situation you go through, man, and keep God with you.
Right. I guess we'll touch on one more thing before you go. Um, for the black man, are you pro gun or do you think we need gun control?
I'm for guns, bro. I'm for guns. Like, I got kids, somebody break into my house, something like that, man. I need protection, bro. Like, you don't want to get caught out in the store or something and you with your family. That's my main reason for getting it because like when I was just by myself I did not carry, but with my kids, man, can't risk it. Can't risk it. It's crazy out here, man. So you need some kind of protection.
Right, right, 100%. All right, Kevin, go keep being the father that you are, a great black father here. Once again, let them people know your TikTok. Tell the people your Instagram one more time, and then we'll get up out of here, man. Once again, I appreciate you being on. You're an inspiration to a lot of people, man.
Thank you,
100%.
man. Appreciate that, bro. All right, my TikTok is Kevin Schuler Zero. My Instagram is the real K Schuler, and you can find me on Snapchat at trippy_5.
There we go. All right, y'all, go support that brother, man, and we're gonna get out of here. This is the Coach Prunty podcast, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace.